Hello new coaches, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in this particular video today, I'm going to share with you the 5 secrets how you can find your expertise as a beginner in the coaching or training industries. And you can go ahead and apply any of these secrets, it's that easy. Hi, my name is Ravi Nadar and I'm a personal brand designer and also an author of a book Quit Mediocrity. And I'm on a mission to transform 1 million lives to build a powerful personal brand within. And I am here to help you to build your brand authority as a new coach so that people can trust you easily and buy from you whatever you have to offer. And in the last few years, I have already coached 300 plus coaches to build a powerful personal brand, and also 50 plus of my mentees have got an opportunity to speak at prestigious platforms like TEDx, which actually resulted in helping them to doubling their influence, doubling their impact, and doubling their income. So watch this video till the end and comment below which is your favorite secrets which you are going to get started by today. And mine was the number 5. So shuru kiya jaye, let's get started. Number 1, passion driven focus. Just imagine as a coach when you're just getting started, ask yourself this question: what are you passionate about? When I say what are you passionate about is, what is that thing which you love doing and you don't feel like doing, or that kind of a work? For example, आपको time का पता ही नहीं चलता है, like when you are doing that particular activity or when you are talking about that particular specific topic, you just don't get exhausted. You feel very much passionate about that. Let me give you an example. Like when it comes to passion-driven focus, for example, you can get started with cooking if that is something which you are passionate about. Because I have seen a lot of coaches who are actually helping housewives how to cook better food. So because they are passionate about cooking and they love cooking different dishes, like delicious dishes and all. So you need to ask yourself, what is that thing which you are passionate about? The other thing is, like, are you passionate about riding, or maybe are you passionate about cars? If you are passionate about cars, then you can start your coaching, like wherein you can help them like how to find the best car, how to get the best certified car. Or maybe something like, if you are passionate about stitching, you can become a coach and you can help others you can coach others like how you can get stitch done. Like for example, maybe it's kind of for men, or maybe it's for ladies. So you need to ask this question to yourself, that what is that thing which you are passionate about? Not only this, like somebody is passionate about when it comes to fitness. If you are someone who is passionate about doing a workout regularly, and you're someone who has a good muscle, good body and everything, you can go ahead and get started with that particular thing. If you are passionate about that, you can help other how you can become fit like you, right? Similarly, if you are someone who is who know how to get on a perfect diet, because now if you see in the marketplace, there is so much of need when it comes to how what to eat, what not to eat. Like if you are someone who is very much passionate about what to eat, what not to eat, and you have implemented in your life, you can get started with that. So whatever you are passionate about, any specific topic or anything which you have done and which you think that I am very much passionate and I love doing that particular thing, that is how you can get started. Number 2, audience alignment. Just imagine is there any specific group of people whom you want to really serve in the community, or is there a group of people whom you want to impact or you want to help to that particular audience? Let me give you an example. Like there are so many people, when I coach different coaches when they are just getting started, right? They share this experience with me. Like I get connected when I'm talking to the students, right? So what does this tells you? That they are aligned more to talk to the students and they really want to help towards that student. So that is their audience. When I say audience alignment, so specific students, okay? So you want to help that particular students. Now you need to ask the other question is that how can you help that student? And there are a number of ways. Are you going to help them to crack some kind of an interview? Or are you going to help them to how to focus on their studies? Or are you going to help them like how you can get a job in the placement? Or are you going to help them how you can get good marks, or are you going to help them to crack some kind of NEET exam, or maybe any kind of exam which is a competitive exam. So whatever it is related to the student, you need to ask that particular question, and you need to see which one you are more excited, and which do you think hey, I want to help on this particular area of that particular student, because that is how my audience is going to get that benefit. That student is going to get more benefit if I am going to do that. Similarly, let's take a second example. Parenting. Okay, because there are so many people as a new coach, as a parent, when they are getting started, they come and they talk about that they want to educate the parents, because how to take care of your child, okay, at that particular stage, let's suppose from 7 to 20 years, okay, or maybe the teenagers, how you can help them to focus on whatever their dreams they want to achieve, or maybe how they can help them to get rid of some kind of an addiction. It can be anything. So the actual audiences, they want to educate the parents how they can treat this to their child. And maybe some other example, if target or audience related is, let's talk about the graduate students. Okay, now there are a lot of issues when it comes to getting a job. Okay, there are when it comes to unemployment, it's a very big problem, challenges specifically when it comes to in today's generation, right? Can you help that student to get a job, because they already have their degree, or they are already graduated from the university? If that is your audience, you really want to help people impacting by giving them a job, so can you help them to find them how to get a job? As a new coach, you can do that as well. So whatever you are going to help that specific target audience, it can be student, it can be a parents, it can be a specific, for example, IT student. Okay, especially you're going to help IT student to how to speak confidently, right? So any kind of a specific audience or a group, that is something which you are aligned to and you want to impact, you can get started with that as well. And that is one of the best secret, which you can get started as a new coach. Number 3 is your unique expertise. Ask yourself this question, what is your strength? What is that area which is very much unique, and which you have expertise in that particular area. So let me give you an example. Okay, the other day, I was talking to one of my mentees, and she was saying that I am very much good when it comes to organizing things. Oh wow! So do you think everyone in this particular world is born with that particular expertise, that they are well organized? No, right? So that is how they she can get started with, she can help others as a new coach, as a beginner, she can get started with, she can teach others that how to well organize. For example, maybe when I say well organized, when it comes to well organized online as offline as well, when it comes to offline at your place, how to be well organized, what to keep, where to keep it, and how to keep it, and so that in future if you want to find something, you can go ahead and get it within a second, right? And online, how to organize the proper folders, how to organize your things, how to organize each and everything, the documents, each and everything, so that tomorrow if you need that within a minute, you have that in front of you. That is what I'm talking about. Or maybe some other unique expertise, if I have to share as an example, is can be any other thing as well. So unique expertise, one of the expertise is that someone is very good at when it comes to clothing, the way they dress, it's just amazing. That is their unique expertise. So that as a new coach, as a beginner, if you understand that you have that particular strength as a lady, that how to dress well and how to carry yourself well, you can teach others how to do the same. That is how you can get started. Or maybe for a person, for a man or a woman, if they are good in when it comes to communication, when it comes to their language, they're very much confident, they can start teaching to others. Because do you think everybody is born with a great communication skills? No, right? I was not able, I didn't born with a great communication skills, but I had to learn. It was a very tough time. So if you're a great communicator, you can get started with by teaching others how to communicate well. Some people are like very much when it comes to, they are very good at, they are extrovert when it comes to building that connections and rapport with others. They are very much okay to go ahead and talk to the strangers. That's a skill, right? So that is how they can get started, how to go ahead and approach these strangers and make them friends, and later on you can make them as a client. Wow, that's amazing, right? So what is your unique expertise? You need to see. If you don't know that what is that unique things which you're not able to see, ask your friends. Speak to your 5 to 10 friends or colleagues and ask them, hey, what do you think? What is good? Or what is that something which you love about me or you find good at me? They will give you list of answers. Find out one and see, like, hey, I never saw that particular thing in me which I already have. Get started with that. So that is what unique expertise which I'm talking about. Or else some people are very much good at Excel. And today, there are so many things like people want. Till now, I am not good at Excel. I don't know, how to calculate the formulas and everything, right? Because, and especially when it comes to in office related work, there are a lot of times you need that Excel expertise. You can start teaching Excel. Similarly, designing, Photoshop, Illustrator, anything which you have that expertise. When I say expertise, it's not that mastery level, no. But at least you are at a level 1 or level 2, you are good at, so that you can teach others who at ground zero. Okay, that is the number 3 secret which you can get started with as a beginner, as a new coach. Number 4, what market is in demand, right? You need to ask this question, what is the trend actually which is going on right now, and you can start making that particular thing, right? So if I have to ask, what is that trend which is actually going on right now? I can read your mind. ChatGPT, 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 ChatGPT. Isn't it? Right? So there are so many people who are taking this advantage, and what they are doing, they have started coaching people, they have started making a product of that particular thing, they have started teaching others how to use ChatGPT, right? Because that is something which is in a demand. The other thing, just imagine few years back, when there was a huge hit of COVID, what was happening, right? People were actually helping other people. So how you can get rid of fear, and also how you can build your immunity system, right? So that your immunity can become a stronger, right? Because that was actually the demand of that particular time. That is something, the advantage you need to take. So you need to do a research, you need to see what is the trend which is actually happening, and you can get started with that particular thing as well. Alright, so that is something which you can get started with. Number 5, this is one of my favorite actually, because this is something which I actually started implementing when I started as a beginner in the coaching and training industries. And this is none other than trial and error and then learn. Okay, so this is something which is interesting. Now you might be asking, hey, I don't have something which is unique strength in me. I don't know how to do a research, what is the market trend which is actually happening, or I don't know what is I'm passionate about. I can completely agree, because I was at the same place when I just got started in this particular coaching industry. Okay, so what did I do? So whatever I know, I got started with that particular thing. So earlier, I used to think because I had a great knowledge when it comes to how to think, how your mindset works and everything. And I thought that, hey, I can teach other people how to build that particular powerful mindset. And that is how I got started with. So similarly, you need to see that what is that topic which is actually making you more interesting. Okay, and learn that particular topic, learn, do some kind of courses related to that particular topic, and see whether that's something which is actually interests you, and get started as a beginner. There might be a possibility the things which you are getting started, you are loving to do initially at the first time, but later on you got to know that, hey, this is something which you are not interested anymore. absolutely fine. And that is how the entire journey is when it comes to as a coach when you just get started, and it is absolutely okay. Similarly, it was happening with me. Like, earlier I was helping people, like, how to build that particular powerful mindset, and then I got to know that no, this is not something which I am aligned. Definitely that is something which I can do, but I can do something more which actually help the other people to, like, which can have a greater impact, right? So that is how I also got started. So this is a trial and error and then learn. So this is one of the my favorite. So you can get started with this as well, right? Pick up any one kind of an expertise or maybe topic which you interest. Maybe that is a cooking, maybe that is a stitching, maybe that is a riding, maybe that is, like, sharing a knowledge about when it comes to board or maybe share market. It can be anything. Just get started, because end of the day it's nothing, it's just you need to get started with. Okay, so these are the 5 secrets, and comment below your thoughts that which one is your favorite and which is that one which you're going to get started with. Okay, and also comment below your questions. If you have a question, any kind of a question, please make sure that you put on the comment below. Share your question as a new coach, like, what are difficulties you are facing and what are challenges you are facing, and I will make a similar any one kind of a video where I will be answering your questions as well. Okay, so if you found this video helpful, you know what to do, right? Please press the like button, and also share this video with any new coaches in this industry, or maybe your friend who just wanted to get started. Share this video to them as well. Okay, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel, because this is the channel where I'm going to help you as a new coach. As you are just getting started as a new coach, I am going to help you how you can build that particular brand authority, so that people can trust you easily and buy whatever you have to offer. Okay, so till that time, see you in the next video. Till that time, take care. Goodbye. Bye bye.